In this video, I'm going to show you the exact furniture website formula that I have personally seen generate tens of millions of dollars in revenue. What's going on, everyone? It's Grant with Seven Figure Furniture. If you don't already know me, I scaled my furniture business from nothing to over $4 million a year. And now my company, Seven Figure Furniture, helps other furniture businesses do the same. We are an ads agency exclusively for furniture businesses and woodworkers, and we also offer coaching and consulting to help you scale your business to seven figures. If you want to learn more about us, you can check us out at sevenfigurefurniture.com, and we'll drop that link below as well. So one of the biggest mistakes that we see furniture businesses make is not having the correct features and aspects on their website to inform people and to build trust and make them feel comfortable enough, adding a product to their cart and actually checking out on your website. So with that in mind, we need to understand what the purpose of the website is so that we can make sure that we're putting the correct things on there. And really, your website serves two major purposes. For one, it informs the customer. So you're going to inform the customer about the business as a whole, maybe about your team, and then overall, you're going to inform them about each individual product, which you'll obviously do on the product pages. When a customer is purchasing from you online, they need as much information as possible to understand if this is the right piece for them, what your shipping times are going to be, what your warranty information is going to be, all the information that they need to understand if this is the correct decision for them. If you leave that information out, they are simply not going to buy from you. And then number two is your website needs to be set up to build trust. So no matter how big of a brand you are, how big of a brand that you build, a customer is always going to be taking a leap of faith buying a piece of furniture online. And if you're a smaller business, like most of the businesses that we work with, it's going to be imperative that you build that trust with the customer to get them comfortable enough to even take that leap of faith with you. This is absolutely crucial, especially in the furniture industry with higher ticket products. You are asking the customer to spend a lot of money online, and they need to know that they can trust you as a business and you as a brand, that you're going to stand behind your work and that they're going to be delivered a good product and it's not going to be a waste of their time. So those are the two main aspects that we're going to go over in this video. So what we're going to do now is we'll jump into my computer and go over a quick little presentation with some examples of how you can implement this into your website. All right, so this is just a quick presentation that we're going to go over that, again, talks about the things that you need to have on your website to A, inform people, and B, to build trust with them. So first of all, if you are starting from scratch and you don't have a website yet, this might be a little bit in depth for you, but I would just recommend that you start with Shopify. That is what I always use. It's very user-friendly. If you want to hire a developer to make something super in-depth, you can do that. But Shopify really offers everything that you need. We're not a paid affiliate of Shopify or anything like that. I just highly recommend them. It's very easy to use. And a lot of these aspects that I'll be bringing up in this video are very easy to integrate with Shopify. Even if you have a website and you're looking to maybe make a switch, I would definitely recommend Shopify. As you grow and as you scale, there are just a lot more features on Shopify that's going to make it a lot easier to do so. So one thing I always like to tell people to keep in mind when you're building a website is you always want to optimize for the end goal. So what does that mean? What is the ideal outcome for anyone on your site? Well, if you're an e-commerce store, the ideal outcome is for someone to make a purchase. So with that in mind, everything on the website should be created with that end goal in mind. And if it doesn't serve that goal, then you should probably get rid of it. And if you have things that you're missing on the website, that would help create that goal, then those are things that need to be added. So don't add unnecessary stuff. Just think about everything with the end goal in mind, and everything should serve that purpose. So here's just a quick rundown of what you should have on your website, just in a nutshell. And these are all things, again, that serve your end goal. So reviews, those are to build trust. The About Us page is to build trust and let them know that you're even a real business, right? Your best photos are to sell them their vision. So a lot of the time with furniture, you're not selling a piece of furniture, you're selling them what their home could look like. So the best photos possible. I know it might seem like, if you have a little bit of a grainy image, it's not that big of a deal. With furniture, it is a huge deal. I highly recommend investing in good photography. That's a topic for another video, but best photos possible. Text on the website. is to explain your competitive advantage and inform them of deals or any other information that they need to make a decision. Email pop-ups are to collect their info for future marketing. Product descriptions are to answer their questions about the products. The contact page is not only to answer questions, but also to generate leads. So these are people who, might have a few questions before they're ready to become a customer. And so this is great lead generation. And then obviously the chat feature, which also kind of goes hand in hand with the contact page, does the same thing. So here's what not to have on your website. So for one, headlines that are vague. And we see this all the time. When we go on to furniture businesses' websites, you can't tell when you get on the website, what is it that this company does? And it should be very, very, very clear within about 3 seconds. If a 10-year-old gets on your website, they should understand what you do within about 3 seconds. Obviously, poor quality images, descriptions that are vague, products that are unrelated just because you've sold one in the past. So this specifically kind of applies more to drop shippers, but does apply to the overall furniture market. And again, this is sort of a topic that we're not going to get into really deep in this video, but it is something that we see a lot of furniture businesses do that doesn't really serve your end goal. So don't just add products because, you think one might sell once in a blue moon, because it's just going to cause clutter and cause issues. Stick to your best sellers and stick to the things that sell. If they don't sell, they have no use on your website. And then just overall vague and not to the point images or text. So make sure all your images are related to your business. Your text is related to your business. Again, everything needs to serve that end goal. All right, so your reviews. Obviously, your reviews are the best way to build trust with potential customers. It shows them that they're working with a reliable and trustworthy company. And when people see 5-star reviews, it cuts out a lot of them feeling like they need to go do more research on your company, which is a huge holdup to getting people to order a lot of the times. If you don't have reviews that are easily accessible, then basically what you'll find is people will spend a lot of time Googling your business, finding, third-party reviewers, all kind of stuff, which, hopefully you have good reviews and that's fine, but this also takes away from the time that they should be on your website actually ordering. So make sure that you have reviews. Obviously, you need to treat your customers well so that you get good reviews. Again, topic for another video, but make sure that these reviews are easily accessible. If you're using Shopify, there are tons of reviews apps that you can integrate right into the product pages. And you can even integrate your Google or Facebook reviews to the website. Again, one of the things that does is it keeps people on your website. It makes sure they're not going to Google to look you up or going to Facebook to look you up. All that information is right there so that you're not taking them away from your website and the process of them actually ordering. So your About Us page should include your story. This is a big thing with furniture businesses and high ticket items is you want to make sure that you're selling your business, not just your product. So you want to get customers invested into your business, into your story. There are a lot of choices out there for furniture. Even if you have very unique pieces, there are a lot of choices out there. And one thing that nobody can compete with you on is your story. That is one of a kind. So if you can correctly tell that story and get people invested in your business, maybe in your team, how you started the business, this is a great way to kind of build those relationships with customers and generate a lot more sales and optimize your website. A lot of the time we see people do this with a quick text, kind of a paragraph on the About Us page. That's fine, but people really don't like to read. So if you need to do that in the meantime, it's better than nothing. But overall, the goal should be to do this with a video. So it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be done with an iPhone, but you should have a video kind of letting people in to your warehouse, to your store, whatever it is, to your shop. Get people in, get people invested, and that is the best way to showcase it with a video. And another good thing about doing it with a video is you can kind of use that for YouTube ads or advertisements. So there's a lot of different places that you can use that video. So spending the time and the money to get one of those videos made is definitely well worth it. And if you're pretty handy with editing and a camera, you can do it yourself. Just do a 2 to 5 minute video. So your product descriptions need to be very, very well set up. in order to optimize for sales. So the product pages are some of the most important pages on the website because this is where we're going to inform people about what it is that they are potentially buying. And if we do not do this correctly, there is little to no chance that people are going to buy. So one thing we want to do is stay away from long paragraphs trying to convince the prospect how beautiful or how amazing the product is. That stuff gets really cheesy and it really serves no purpose. The best sales pitch we can give to a prospect on the product page is information. If we can give them as much information as possible, that is the best sales pitch. You are not going to sell someone on a product page by telling them how beautiful this table would be in any dining room or something like that. It doesn't work well. So real quick, here are a few things you need to add: dimensions, variants, material type, warranty information, shipping times, etc. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our example website. And if you're a client of ours, you actually get access to this website. It's password protected. But I'm going to show you guys a couple quick little things about it. And basically what we use this website for is this is based off of a website that did tens of millions of dollars in sales. And this website is basically an example for our clients to look at and base their website off of. Not necessarily the design aspect, but just the information aspect. So what is good to have on it, what to keep off of it, and just kind of the overall layout that we've seen is optimized really well for sales. So let's head over to here. And right now we are on a product page. I'm not going to scroll up too much because we don't like to give too much away with this website because it is something that we exclusively offer to our clients. But you can see that, there's a few pictures right here of this product, and this is the entire description. So it's really straightforward and to the point. It doesn't really need a lot more to sell people. And basically all we have here is what's included: table, 6 chairs. And then we have a couple quick little icons right here that just kind of inform people of what they can expect in terms of shipping and in terms of refunds and returns, which are very, very important. No matter what your return policy is, even if it's no refunds allowed, it needs to be on your product page and on your add to cart page because people must have that information to feel comfortable. So, and then down here, this is something we recommend for every website, just a more information tab. So we have materials. What is it made out of? We have the refund policy. If you don't love your purchase, you can send it back within 30 days. Whatever your policy is, put it right there. The shipping information, how long it's going to take to ship. The warranty information. Does it come with a warranty? Is there a warranty that you can add on? And the dimensions. So again, this is all the information that a customer needs in order to make that decision. And then another thing we've done down here is we've added reviews. And so these are just general company reviews. So one of the things, a quick tip that I'll give you is one of the things we see a lot of clients do is they'll have reviews for individual products on every page. And since they're not giant businesses, the problem is they will have products that have no reviews. And that doesn't really serve any purpose when it says down here, 0 reviews, so no reviews yet. So instead, what I would recommend is within the reviews app, there should be a setting where you can put all of your reviews company-wide on every single page. So we just put that in the footer here. And now basically what we have is reviews of every single product on every single page. So that just makes the business look a little bit more legitimate. And you don't have to worry about getting, 30 reviews for every single product on your website, which can seem really, really overwhelming. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is just the contact page. So this is nothing crazy. We haven't reinvented the wheel here. Simple and easy. Just keep your email and phone number and a contact form. And this should not be overlooked because we want to use this as lead generation. So if someone contacts you, if they take the time to send you an email, if they take the time to chat you, they take the time to call you, that is a very likely customer in the future. So we want to use this as lead generation. Make sure that we have good systems in place to follow up with these leads, answer their questions. And another thing is use them as market research. So if you see that chat feature on your website getting the same question over and over and over, that might be a good indicator to you that you need to add that and make that a little bit more clear on whatever page necessary, right? So if you're getting the same question about a table on your website over and over and over, you might want to make that a little bit more clear on the product page. So definitely use that as market research. and use that as lead generation. And that is going to help optimize your sales and increase your sales exponentially. And all right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Comment below what you guys thought of this video, what you think that I missed, or what we should add in future videos. And if you guys have any ideas or questions for future videos, feel free to comment below. We would love to make them for you guys. We try to give out as much free value as possible. And again, if you're interested in potentially working with us and seeing if you might be eligible, go to our website at sevenfigurefurniture.com. And you can find out a little bit more about us and see all the services that we offer. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.